The more hits we play, the more hits we get. URLradio.net. Stacey Sturm.
Adam Steen.
Okay, let's talk about dating. How long have you and your girlfriend been together? It's been a long time.
Yeah, it's been almost 4 years.
Wow. See, I would have thought even longer than that.
No, not quite.
How did you meet her?
We've known each other for a long time. Just acquaintances at the bar and stuff like that. I think I met her at O'Brien's.
Oh, the romance.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
But we'd known each other for quite a while.
Yeah.
And then it just kind of ended up happening.
It ended up happening?
Well, the relationship
Got
started...
drunk one night.
No, not necessarily.
Hooked
It was
up.
just...
It's a bar.
No, we weren't... We weren't at the bar when we started dating.
Okay. So you went out on an actual date, but you didn't just both get drunk some night and...
No.
Okay. And all of a sudden you woke up, you're like, well, I guess we can't be friends anymore. You actually purposely set out to date.
Yeah.
Did you ask her out? I imagine you'd be horribly awkward.
I used to be, but now I'm not so bad.
Well, I hope not. You've been dating her for 4 years.
No. Like when I first started dating when I was like 15, yeah. I was terrible. And when I was living out in Vegas, I kind of came out of my shell. I think the Wizard of Booze had a little bit to do with that, but
Oh, yeah.
I kind of gained a little bit of confidence and actually was able to start talking to women a little bit better. So I'm a little bit better at it than I used to be.
So you're pretty smooth when you approached her. You're like, yeah.
With this baritone voice, yes. Are you kidding me? All I have to do is walk up and be like, "Sup?
Sup, ladies? Yeah.
Want to touch my beard?"
I know you do. Stroke it. God, Christ. Well, when it comes to love lives, often people get pearls of wisdom from other people. It's not going to be us today. We have dating advice from people that have been in the game for a long time. Okay, not us. These are like grandmas, your hairstylist, brilliant people like that.
Sweet.
So this is dating advice from complete strangers. You might want to take it, you might not. I don't know. Some of it makes sense. For instance, the best advice I ever heard came from a random older couple lying on the beach next to me. They heard me loudly complaining that I was 38 and not going to marry anyone. The lady interrupted me to say I was wrong and I would find somebody. She was sure of it. Her husband said I should change my circle of friends a bit to mix things up. They're giving this gal total advice. Somehow hearing this from complete strangers totally struck a chord with them. They seemed utterly happy together. But oddly enough, when I got a whole new outlook, I did become lucky in love and I found someone. Just had to surround yourself with more positive people.
Or weird old people at the beach.
Weird old people at the beach that just give you dating advice.
Yeah.
Here is more dating advice from Sarah of Bloomfield, New Jersey. My 12-year-old son has given me the best dating advice. I said to him once, I missed that guy I dated last year. Maybe I should call him. And he said, Mom, you'll just end up being happy at first, and then he'll start acting annoying again, and then you're going to get mad at him again. Words to live by, son. Sometimes I think adults forget to listen to their own instincts. That's when kids can jump in. They're way more logical than we are when it comes to love.
Well, they still think cooties are a thing, and then after
Cooties still exist.
after the hormones kick in, it's like, no, you're stupid now.
Yeah. His advice is going to be worthless once he finds boobies. Yeah. Melissa Clark of Brooklyn, New York. My cat Emma gave me the best dating advice. I could tell she hated my last boyfriend. She also liked to sleep on his face, which kicked his allergies into high gear and made him flee in the middle of the night. It turns out he was a commitment phobe. And if I'd paid attention to my beloved pet in the first place, I would have saved months of misery and aggravation.
Yeah.
So the cat gave the best dating advice.
I would trust the cats.
Of course you would.
Yeah.
You're a cat lover.
I am a cat lover.
Another guy got his best dating advice from the flight attendant. A flight attendant on a trip to Thailand helped me. I had just asked a woman to marry me. but I wasn't sure if it was really the right thing to do for both of us. Since we had plenty of time to kill, the flight attendant told me a long story about her brother's awful divorce and said, "You can't marry someone to fix the relationship." When I got back, I knew I had to call the wedding off. Looking back, it was definitely the right thing to do, and I have a long plane flight and a chatty flight attendant to thank for that. I bet he nailed her in the bathroom.
Yeah, right. Well, yeah, because, well.
Who talks with their flight attendant about that?
Yeah, and
I don't care how long the flight is. Serve me a soda.
Yeah, right.
I don't know. Why are people talking to these random strangers about love?
Yeah, right.
How desperate are you?
Or how loudly were they talking about it to somebody else to make the flight attendant be like, "Sir,
I need to weigh in on this."
yes, marriage is not a Band-Aid.
It's like putting a Band-Aid on a broken leg. It's not going to fix that.
Would you like a ginger ale? These tiny cans, it's going to cost you $8.
Next. Guy got the best dating advice he's ever received from the guy at the liquor store. He noticed I was buying the same kind of wine for weeks in a row. He worked there. And he asked what was up. I revealed that I was dating a woman who would only drink Chardonnay. Period. "You're giving up Moscato for this person?" he asked. That comment got me thinking about how rigid this woman was in so many ways. She can't even try a goddamn Moscato? It planted the seed that maybe I was making too many concessions in my relationship.
What was he doing? Why was he drinking Moscato?
Some guys dig it. I like Moscato, but I'm a chick. I got ovaries, you know? We're drawn to Moscato. Like Appletinis. Oh. The fact he said he was in a relationship with a woman is what surprised me.
Yeah, well, I'm just glad I'm a Scotch guy.
It's a manly
Scotch
man
and
drink.
gin.
It's a manly man. I usually whiskey is my go-to.
Yep.
I like whiskey.
Oh, man, I had a horrible whiskey at O'Brien's. It was like the...
Like Wild Turkey?
No. It was an Irish whiskey, and it's like supposed to be on par with Jameson, but a lot cheaper. No,
Yeah.
It's not even close.
No.
And yeah. And it was just kind of a leftover bottle that they had from St. Patty's last year that they were trying to get rid of.
Yeah.
I was
This
like,
is so close to Jameson. Try this.
Well, that's what the online reviews said of it, because the guys at the bar were like, "Yeah, we got this in. We haven't opened it. We don't know what it's like." And I was like, "Well, sell it to me for $2.50 a glass, and
I'll let you know.
I'll take care of it for you."
You got through one glass. That was it.
I think I drank 2 just to try to help them get rid of it, but that was about it. I just couldn't help anymore.
And last little bit of relationship advice. Celeste from Los Angeles, California, got the best dating advice from her boss. "My former boss said, when you're grocery shopping, pick up your boyfriend's favorite cookies or some other little item that you know he likes. That way when he comes over, he feels like you were thinking of him. It hooks him right in. So I tried it, and guess what? It worked like a charm." Buy him cookies.
Cookies.
I don't think that really works, though.
Well, just the whole thing about hooking. Like, it
Yeah, I'm
just
gonna
makes
hook
you
him.
think claws and...
Freaks guys out a little bit, doesn't it?
Yeah, a little bit. That's
little bit.
scary. Like,
Yeah.
oh, she's trying to bait me into something here. Like, this is...
She's trying to lure me in like a child with cookies.
Right? That's a little predatory.
It's a very close analogy.
Like...
Hey, little boy, you want a cookie? Yeah. That is scary.
Yeah, that is kind of scary.
So there you go. Some dating advice from random strangers. I love how none of them are like, the best dating advice I ever got was from my mother or my grandmother. It's like the wine guy at the store says that I need to hook up with this, somebody that drinks a Moscato. Oh.
See, I don't know if I've ever gotten... I don't really remember getting much dating advice ever.
I don't think I ever. Your friends always try to help you out.
Yeah.
Usually very poorly.
Yeah.
Oh.
I think most of the dating advice I've ever gotten is, dude, don't. What you're thinking right now, stop right now.
Just run. Oh. Well, thanks for coming in today, Steen.
Yup.
Coming up, One Hit Wonders at 1, Woman Power Hour at 2. Our Women's Empowerment Hour doc is in. And if there's a song you want to hear, email me, Stacy at urlradio.net. That's STACY at urlradio.net. Everybody have a lovely day.